YouTube, I'm back at y'all with another video, and today's video is gonna be about why should you get your CDL. Just like to say subscribe, like, drop a comment, go through some recent videos, check out some of the content. It is trucking related content. Trying to give y'all some game that on how to get your CDL, better your life, better your situation. If you want more videos like this, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. The number one reason you should get your CDL, the pay. That's kind of a lot of reasons why most people get their CDL is because the pay. The pay is higher than most normal paying jobs. So the pay is usually about $20 or higher. Some companies require your CDL-B. Probably start you off at like $18, $19 if you got your CDL-B. So it is companies out there that will pay for you to get your CDL. You just got to work for them for a certain amount of time. I didn't go that route, and I honestly don't like to be stuck in like no type of contract with no company where I gotta work for y'all for a certain amount of time to get it. Sometimes that is the best way for some people because they can't go no other way to get their CDL, and it costs about like $5,000–$6,000 to get your CDL. So whichever route you gotta go ahead and go that route to get your CDL. The pay is higher than most normal paying jobs. You definitely have to make more money in this lifetime to really be able to keep up with this economy. Like one regular job just really ain't working. You either need a high paying skill, or you need a side hustle, a business, something. You need something though to keep up with this economy, bro. Rent is high, everything is high. I say the pay is definitely the number one reason you should get your CDL. The second reason I feel like you should get your CDL is for job security. It's always trucks on the road. You got to think, even when you're on the highway, what do you see most of the time? A lot of semis, a lot of straight box trucks. A lot of trucks is always on the highway. Even when you in town, what do you see? A lot of trucks, a lot of semi trucks, box trucks, all kind of trucks. Even the trucks that carry gas. The world wouldn't be able to run without trucks. That's how they maintain and get everything from point A to point B. The world is always gonna need trucks, so it's always gonna be job security. As long as you keep your CDL record clean and you're not out here getting a bunch of tickets and stuff, you do be needing experience for a lot of jobs, but you can get to a job and get some experience and then go to a job that you will like. Most likely you will. I got the opportunity. I started off out on the road and stuff like that. Now I'm working in town, so new video is coming on. That's the second reason, job security. Everybody wants a job for job security. That job is in demand. They need you. You really can't get laid off. Where you can go to a factory, they gonna lay you off. A gas station job, most likely they can lay you off because they can find somebody that can do what you do. With CDLs, they can't find a lot of people who want to drive big trucks, who want to drive big trailers and stuff like that. So you got to put yourself somewhere where you need it, and it's not easy to replace you. You got to be good at it also. The third reason I feel like you should get your CDL is if you tired of your dead-end job. It's a lot of dead-end jobs out there. I work some of them, man, and the main ones I'm gonna mention is a factory job. I know a lot of people don't like working factory jobs. I don't know what to call it, but it's like a slave, I don't know, but factories is like draining. I hate factories. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. Like, it's the most depressing stuff. You come there every day, you do the same thing. You might sit in the same spot for hours. I can't do a factory for a long period of time. I just can't. Most people is tired of dead-end jobs. If you get your CDL, that could be a career field for you to be in for a long time. You at a factory, you're not finna want to be there for 20, 30 years. You're not finna want to do it. You know the pay is not worth being in there every single day. Sometimes they want to work you on Saturdays. I'm telling you, factories is just, it's tired out. It's draining, bro. And you see older people in there for 20, 30, 40 years, and they just look like life done passed them by. Like life done been sucked out of them. Like the factories have sucked the life out of you. If you're young, get out them factories. Go get you a skill. It ain't even got to be CDL, though. It could be a different kind of skill. You can be a plumber. You can be a welder. It's so many different kind of skills that you can get into. It ain't necessarily got to be CDL, but I recommend getting your CDL. You can drive, your own boss. Most of the time they don't really worry about you as long as you're getting your job done. You out there on the road by yourself. You get to listen to your music. You may be driving in the same spot, sitting in the seat, but you ain't standing in the same spot, which is a factory. The fast food jobs, that's like a dead-end job. You really can't move up with that. You could be a manager or something like that, but that pay, the supervisor's probably not even making what we make as a CDL driver. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Fast foods, factories, stuff like that, bro. Gas station jobs, those are all like really dead-end jobs that they not paying enough. If you're working at a dead-end job, I feel like you should get your CDL. In life, you got to keep evolving. You got to keep moving and growing up in life, or you're gonna feel like stuck. You're gonna feel like you dead inside. We were put on this earth to evolve as humans and to grow, and you got to constantly grow in life. You cannot sit in the same spot and think you're gonna get different results. If you want stuff, You got to be able to do the stuff to get it. You got to do the big boy stuff to get it. You can't do the small stuff and think you're going to be able to get to the big stuff in life. Like, you got to be a part of the 1% in this world, not like everybody else. I never thought I'd be driving a big truck, a semi. I never planned on buying them. I pass semis every single day. Wait, never thought about driving. You never know what life going to take you. The fourth reason I feel like you should get your CDL, if you love driving. That's the main reason I kind of got my CDL, because I love driving. I had other jobs that I was driving most of the day. I like driving, being able to listen to my music and just hit the road all day. I don't want to be stuck in the same spot or in a building all day for 8 hours, 10 hours. It ain't even 8 hours no more. Most jobs working you 10 hours. Like factories, everything, they working you 10 hours, bro. Imagine being stuck in a place for 10 hours. Like moving around. That I don't like being in the same spot. It's a dog, a random dog out there. That's why I look that way. Like I said, I had another job before I even got my CDL where I was driving. I drove for like Amazon. I love driving. That's the fourth reason I got my CDL. I love driving. Don't get me wrong, you gonna get tired of driving all day long, like every day. Every time I start to think I get tired of driving or something, I just think that I'm not in no factory. I remember being in the factories thinking like, man, I probably be in here for forever if I don't figure something out. If I don't make a move, seeing older people in there just for 20, 30 years, it just made me realize like I don't want to do that. So you got to make the proper move for your life to be able to elevate. So make a move. Don't be scared. Bet on yourself. You got to bet on yourself before you expect anybody else to bet on you or believe in you. So, you know, I want somebody breathing down their back. Again, in a factory, your supervisor walking around, breathing down your back instead of probably doing something, but he could be doing something different. The fifth reason I got my CDL is to really invest in myself, to make more money so I can invest in myself. It kind of relates back to the pay. You get higher pay because you can make more money and still be struggling. You can still be living check to check. Like if your expenses go up with how much more money you make, you still gonna live check to check. And most people are financially illiterate, so they don't know, because your pay go up, your expenses gonna go up, because you gonna want bigger and better stuff. You gonna want a new house and a new car and new phone, new this, so your expenses gonna go up. So you probably still live paycheck to paycheck. To really escape that, you gotta kind of keep your expenses low. Don't get me wrong, we all want stuff in life, but to like you gotta move that gap. Your expenses gotta go down. Money, you gotta be able to make more money. It gotta go up. That's how you really gain your way to financial freedom. Until you know, you got passive income and money coming in, and that stuff pays for your expenses. You got to create that gap to be able to get out that rat race. It's a rat race. You live in check to check. It's a rat race. That's like being a hamster on a wheel going in the same cycle. I found myself in that cycle before, and you feel me? I'm not fully out that cycle, but I'm getting there. You got to invest in yourself also, though. That's the number one thing. So like if you, like me, I like cameras and stuff. I got to invest in new cameras, new camera equipment. You know, I like to do YouTube, so stuff for my YouTube I like to invest in. I like cars, so you know, I may want a car channel. Stuff like that. I may get a car. If you get a car though, you got to be able to try to make that car make you some money somehow, especially if it's like an expensive car. But you got to invest in yourself, and you got to make investments with your money somehow. Putting your money all in the savings and the banking account, it really don't make you no money. You got to learn how to invest that money into stuff, so you can learn stock. Everything you can learn, you just got to take the time to learn. A lot of people don't want to take the time to learn. A lot of people don't want to pick up books. I read books. I ain't reading as much as I want to read, but I'm reading more books. Like the book I'm on right now is Rich Dad Poor Dad. That teach you being financially smart. A lot of people, like I said, is not financially smart. They don't know what to do with money. A lot of people want $100,000, but they get $100,000. They won't know what to do with it. They gonna blow it. Like, why you think most people who hit the lottery be back broke in 2 years? Because they're financially illiterate. They use that money and make investments to get them some more money. They just spending it. You gotta teach yourself how to manage money, how to use money, bro. You're gonna forever be broke. Like, I promise you. This economy is getting worse and worse. Stuff is going up. You gotta learn how to make more money, and you gotta learn how to manage it, and you gotta learn how to invest. You can't surround yourself around people who just love to blow their money and be broke every day, every week. You're gonna be just like that, because you don't know how to, you know, you're not learning nothing from them. So you gotta kind of learn how to separate yourself in this world. People, that's why they tell you, watch who you surround yourself with. That is extremely big in this world. People be thinking people be just playing when they say watch who you surround yourself with. No, that's not, because you most likely end up like them if you surround yourself with them. So that's what I'm in the process of doing right now, trying to invest in myself, invest in stuff that can make me more money in return. You know, you can't just really survive off a job nowadays. I'm telling you, as high as rent is and food is and stuff like that, car notes, you need to make more money, but you need You need to invest in stuff. Stocks, it could be real estate. Everybody got a gift in this world. You just got to learn what your gift is. Every human got a gift in them. Just most people die not using it. Because most people don't try to tap in to see what they good at. I figured out what I was good at 5 years ago by just scrolling on YouTube and seeing something with editing videos, and it just clicked in me like, dang, like I want to learn that. Dived in during that. Like something gonna trigger in you when you figure out what you good at or what you meant to do. Something gonna click and you gonna just have interest in it. You may be good at it off the rip without even knowing it. So if you love cooking, playing football, babysitting, it could be anything. You love cleaning people's teeth, you could be a dentist. Whatever it is, you got a gift that don't always got to be sports, running, jumping, rapping. Everybody want to be a rapper. Some people is good at that. Some people figure out that's their lane, but everybody's not meant to be a rapper. Figure out what you good at. You use your gift. My gift is like putting videos together. I can put videos together so easy, like in my sleep. I can edit videos and make videos. So you also need to learn a skill that's gonna make you money. Like you need another skill that's gonna make you money. You either need your job to make a good, decent amount of money. If you had a job that's not making that much, you need to have a side hustle. You need to have some type of money that's bringing extra income in, so you can kind of put it somewhere and invest it in something. I'm telling you, you can't sit at them $15, $14 an hour jobs forever. You're not gonna get what you want out of life. I don't want to live a basic life. Like I want a life of abundance, what God got for me. So hopefully I'll look at this video 5 years from now living in some of my dreams that I dreamed about. I'm gonna make a video on why you don't need your CDL, and that's for people who everybody ain't meant to get their CDL and drive big truck. I'm gonna probably drop that next. I appreciate everybody for tapping in the channel with me. Subscribe, like, comment, man. Drop a comment down below. Let me know if you plan on getting your CDL. Got it already. There's gonna be more trucking related videos, more videos informing y'all. I don't know everything about a CDL. This is still my first year getting it, but I'm gonna let y'all know what I do know. It's my life journey. Enjoy the journey, not the destination. So everybody want to get to the destination. Like everybody want to be millionaires, and when you become a millionaire, it's always gonna be what's next. Then it's gonna be more problems. The more money you make, the more problems you gonna have. I don't even got the most money, and I know it's more problems when you get more money. Enjoy the journey of getting to where you want to be. Like I want a certain type of car, I want a certain type of money, and I used to stress so much and live in the future like I'm trying to get that, but right now I'm kind of just noticing like I'm in the journey of getting that. So I'm trying to enjoy that and don't live in the future so much that you miss the journey. You miss the journey that you just went through to get it. So you want some millions or you want a nice big house, you're gonna be like, damn, I got that now, but that probably don't even be everything you thought it was gonna be. You feel me? So as long as you moving it on your journey, you getting there. The destination cool too. Everybody love crossing the finish line, but you gotta think when that's over, race at the finish line, what's next? Either another race or you probably don't race after that no more. Journey, not the destination. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. I appreciate y'all. I can't tell y'all enough, man. Follow me on social media. It's somewhere all over this page, probably on my banner, and the links in the description.